You know how this damn game is. Pod up. No, I'm not. Damn. Put this. I forgot they put this man in the damn game. What's his name? The dude from Milwaukee. What the fuck is his name?
Talking about Giannis Jokic.
Yeah.
Kumpo and
it's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough.
I think it's going to beat y'all first.
I thought so too. It was 20 to 10.
It was a good game, man.
Yeah.
I'll check that back later.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. That'll be complete to Cook. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Down.
Now a play fake. Brees. And he finds Cook. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
First down, Saints.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And he's got room. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 40 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
On third down, Michel, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Newton able to get this to his running back White. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
45-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll run it. This is Michel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called.
Damn, he go down.
Quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the ball all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football, the triple option, you've actually called that play.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Newton to throw.
Man, he's wide the fuck open.
He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd and goal now from the 9. And this
Come on, y'all. Damn.
Enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He couldn't quite find the goal line, but a good run of 8 yards is going to make it an interesting 4th and goal now.
And goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Back up, back up, back up.
They snap it to Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand.
Oh, I hate being this damn close to the fucking thing, man. Damn.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Kamara. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Kyle Duggar up to make the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Breeze.
The
and brought in
was
by the
he
tight end Cook.
Nigga.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15.
A 3-yard loss.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
What are you talking to?
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots take over
at their own 39-yard line.
Hey, how you switch the thing? Never mind. Let's see it. Oh, I got it, okay.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
No, I was trying to do
and last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Fuck.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Kamara. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Oh, I fucked up.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, we're not calling a timeout.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Running with Kamara.
Damn, you can hold that block a little longer, bro. Hold that block.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
On the ground, this is Kamara, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A 10th carry for Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Brees going to throw. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense. Unexpected 4th down here.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No.
Operating from the gun, Newton.
Come on, bro. What bullshit.
Now a timeout signal for they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
By the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I hit you on there. That's what.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Alex Anzalone.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw on 3rd down, Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? help the defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Kamara on the carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bro, what the fucking shit at?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
On the carry.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. A pickup of 4.
No, I didn't do that.
It'll be 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Alvin Kamara. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Saints 17. Patriots nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
Boy, what the fuck?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. From the 29, Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Check 26, check 26. Watch the
On 3rd down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation.
Sorry.
But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut.
Come on,
It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Yeah, she must be a killer. So he must be the killer or something.
A busy night continues for Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Devin McCourty.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run it again with Kamara. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Jonathan Jones on
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
You're good, you're good. Let's do it, ready. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Sammy, Sammy.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Kamara on the carry.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. 35 the mic.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Wow, they
So it's
moved it.
incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They'll set up the screen
they can
down to
block this
Kamara.
shit.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're in a bit of a bind, a pretty big bind, down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Good shit, Lattimore.
So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
No.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
95, 56, 95, 56.
On 1st down, Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
To Alvin Kamara.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Set the turn, defense. Let's go. Check 13.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
53.
Again, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Watch out.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
With the handoff to
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On 2nd down, Kamara. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara.
Damn,
He won't be
fucking
close
good
to a
tackle.
first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
You know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
at their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I think it's hard and stupid.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
This would be crazy.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton. He's going to let it fly.
Lucky
And got his
motherfucker.
man complete. And he'll be taken
I mean, there was a lot more ass over there.
Working across midfield. A big pickup of 38. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, but it'll be second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On the ground, Michel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That is stupid to us. Look at his ass.
No, nifty juke there.
Not much
Good
fun
game,
for a
man.
guy trying to tackle him.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes, Coach, say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Final score, Saints 23.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans, and this was truly a total
good
team
game.
effort, Charles, on both sides.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trying to run it back.
So it can't get much better than that.
I'll take me a
right?
shower
The
real quick,
defense
and I can
led
do it
the
after I
way,
get the shower.
But the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting